This is a talk on Abdu'l-bahá, the center of the covenant. About memories and highlights of the life of Abdu'l-bahá. The stories are far too many to accommodate in a presentation like this one. I will only mention a few. You'll find quite a few more in the Covenant of Baha'u'llah by Adib Taherzadeh and in the biography of Abdu'l-bahá by Hassan Balyuzi. Howard Colby Ives was a Unitarian minister in Jersey City at the time of Abdu'l-bahā's visit to the United States. As you know, he wrote that wonderful book called Portals to Freedom. Months after he first met Abdu'l-bahá in New York, he gave him his allegiance. He wrote, "Here I saw a man who, outwardly, like myself, lived in a world of confusion, yet inwardly, beyond the possibility of doubt, lived and worked in that higher and real world. All his concepts, all his motives, all his actions derive their springs from that world of lights, and which is to me an inspiring and encouraging fact. He took it for granted that you and I, the ordinary run-of-the-mill humanity, could enter into and live and move in that world if we would." Arminius Vambéry, the renowned Hungarian Orientalist, met Abdu'l-bahá in 1913. He wrote, "For the principles and aims of your Excellency, I express the utmost respect and devotion. And if God, the Most High, confers a long life, I will be able to serve you under all conditions. I pray and supplicate this from the depths of my heart." Lord Lamington of the Bombay Presidency wrote this, "There was never a more striking instance of one who desired that mankind should live in peace and goodwill and have love for others. In Haifa in 1919, I well remember seeing a white figure seated by the roadside. When he arose and walked, the vision of a truly and wholly saintly man impressed itself on me. I think it was on this occasion that he took his signet ring from his finger and gave it to me." Dr. T.K. Chain, the celebrated biblical scholar, spoke of Abdu'l-bahá as the ambassador to humanity. Edward Granville Brown of Pembroke College in Cambridge visited Akka in 1890 and met Abdu'l-bahá. He wrote, "Seldom have I seen one whose appearance impressed me more. A tall, strongly built man, holding himself straight as an arrow, with white turban and raiment, long black locks reaching almost to the shoulder, broad, powerful forehead, indicating a strong intellect combined with an unswerving will, eyes keen as a hawk's, and strongly marked but pleasing features. Such was my first impression of Abbas Effendi, the master." Subsequent conversations with him served only to heighten the respect with which his appearance had from the first inspired me. One more eloquent of speech, more ready of argument, more apt of illustration, more intimately acquainted with the sacred book of the Jews, the Christians, and the Mohammedans, could I think scarcely be found, even amongst the subtle race to which he belongs. These qualities, combined with a bearing at once majestic and genial, made me cease to wonder at the influence and esteem which he enjoyed even beyond the circle of his father's followers. About the greatness of this man and his power, no one who had seen him could entertain a doubt.